child was among 2 people killed as violent winds, lightning strikes, and flash floods wreaked havoc across France on Wednesday night. Water gushed down the streets of the capital, trapping cars and forcing Parisians and tourists to run for cover as they were taken by surprise when the deluge hit at the end of another day of extreme heat. Rain also leaked through the roof of the National Assembly, with firefighters called to investigate while ministers suspended their talks on the conflict in the Middle East. Fierce winds caused the deaths of 2 people on Wednesday night. One man, aged 59, was killed when his motorbike hit a fallen tree in Mayenne, in France's northwest, according to Le Parisien newspaper.
La route, elle est coupée. Marcel s'en bat. Je crois que là, là.
A 12-year-old boy died after being hit by a falling tree while cooling off by a river in the southern French department of Tarn-et-Garonne, where winds of 110 kilometers per hour were recorded during the afternoon. Parisian firefighters responded to 50 reports of fallen trees. They said no one had been hurt. By midnight, more than 39,000 lightning strikes had been recorded across France and Belgium, weather tracking website Lightning Maps reported. The storms brought only a slight reprieve from temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius, recorded during France's first heat wave of the summer. And extreme heat is expected again over the weekend and early next week. The heat wave has been remarkable for its intensity and early arrival, as only 3 other heat waves have ever started earlier in the year, Meteo France forecaster Tristan Am told Le Monde earlier this week. Winds in France said on Wednesday night the thunderstorms would ease overnight from Wednesday to Thursday, moving out through the northern and northeastern borders. On the streets of Paris, many residents left their homes before the storm and floods hit the capital. It was 9 p.m. when Paris was plunged into thick fog for a quarter of an hour. Heavy rain and strong winds made visibility impossible beyond 50 meters. And winds gusting at more than 100 kilometers per hour caused enormous damage. In Paris, dozens of trees were uprooted. Around midnight, firefighters were still working to clear roads blocked by fallen trees. Many two-wheeled vehicles, such as motorbikes, were overturned by the wind in the capital. Several streets in Paris were flooded due to the heavy rain. Wind gusts of up to 112 kilometers per hour were recorded in the capital. For photographers, the storm also allowed for beautiful images, such as lightning illuminating the Sacré-Coeur. For others, the damage caused by the storm provided an opportunity to take beautiful selfies. During the 15 minutes of the violent storm, dozens of people took shelter under cafe terraces.
Cœur de courant. Oh la vache.
Several metro stations in the capital were closed at night due to flooding or inaccessible due to fallen trees. In Paris, despite the extensive damage, the storm did not cause any fatalities. However, in Mayenne and Tarn-et-Garonne, a man in his 50s and a 12-year-old boy died. More than 50 trees were reported to have fallen in the capital. The storm was declared by Météo France, which has placed 56 departments on orange alert. Météo France has set this alert level for the population given the risk of severe phenomena related to hail, strong gusts of wind, heavy rain, and strong lightning activity. At Orly Airport in Paris, the number of flights has been reduced by 20% at the request of the French Civil Aviation Authority in order to increase the safety margin between aircraft between 4 p.m. and 11:30 p.m.
Oh là 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 là.
Météo France recorded in the Landis region gusts of 95 kilometers per hour in Biscarrosse around 5 p.m. and large hail in Peyrera around 4 p.m.
Oh.